Well, everybody, welcome back to the Hunk N Junk channel. We'll do something a little bit different this week. I had something planned, and it kind of fell through right at the last minute. It was something kind of just anyway. So I'm back to the drawing board. So I don't know what I'm going to build, but I got to choose out of all this. I don't really want to do that yet. I got something special planned for that. Maybe some other time. Ooh. There's a cab. There's a couple of struck coes. There's a trailer. Yeah, what is that? Oh, that's an old Tonka. What do we got here? Hey, there's a bed. There's a bed. Ooh, that's a short bed. Oh. Let's see if we can find something to put with that. There's a cab. This is coming next week. You might have seen it in the opening. Be looking for it. It's gonna be cool. What else we got here? Some fenders. There's a Tonka. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what? Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. Jackpot. Jackpot. Too shiny. Too shiny. Too pretty. Gotta be something. Ooh. Oh, what else can we dig up here? You just gotta have drawers full of stuff, guys. That's just what it takes. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I can fix that. Do we have another one? Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Is that the right side? Oh, Papa, we gotta pick up that Papa. Let's get started, shall we? So we got our fenders and our little short board here. All right. Put all that to the side. I got my little handy dandy crowbar. All right, this thing was pulled off already. I think I'm gonna use this frame. There's some tabs. I don't like that. How is that attached? Alright, so this is spot welded on, of course. Of course, my luck. I don't really want to take the time or the drill bits to drill them all out and find them. There's probably 6 or 8 of them in there. So what I'm going to do is take my little handy dandy Dremel's Dremel's version of a Ziz wheel. And I'm just going to come in here and cut right along through there. I'm going to use the bed as my prop. Hold it up where I can see and you can see. And I got my handy dandy Hunk N Junk wedge over here. So, we ought to be set to go. Yeah. Well, after a little bit of grinding, it started kind of peeling up, so I'm going to see if I can just pull that off. Old school pliers. Now let's try it. Yeah. Alright. It's got our truck sitting there on the frame. I guess that's About good enough. Jilson shears. You'll see me use them all the time if you watch my channel. Now, I want you to watch real good. This is bent this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Now watch how pretty this does. It's right around that bend, look. Real time. And that's what you're left with. Nice, pretty clean cut. Now, let me show you what these will do. Already messing it up. Look. See there? But we're just getting started. Look at that. That's why I say you need some Jilson shears. Jilson shears. Regular old handy dandy tin snips. I'll clean this up. Then we'll get all this put together. I think there's been a change of plans. I don't really like this bed a whole lot. Don't match. This does, however. And I got to looking and I got to thinking, well, that curve sure looks good with this right here. Get it there in the center. You look at this curve, you look at this curve, you look at this curve. Boy, you just stack them up right there like dimes. Pow, pow, pow. Man, that looks good. See what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. But I think it needs to be about the same. About right in there. I think that'd be cool. Cut it off right here. Let me get my handy dandy marker. Cut it off. This is how it happens. You'll be in the middle of something. Next thing you know, bloop, you've done flipped the script and you're doing something totally different. And everything changes. So we'll cut it off right there. I've been thinking about this for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and do this too. Whoop, right on out to the end. Right on. Smelling what I'm selling? I ain't done. Now we'll come in with this and we'll put it back here like that. Better to be about right there. So you want the top of the bed to line up with the bottom of your window. Right? That's where it looks good. It's aesthetically pleasing, I think is what they call it. So that's what I'm thinking right there. I know it kind of looks goofy in the camera, but I'm working on how I'm going to cut it apart, because I got all these spot welds in here, man. That's just going to act. So I was also thinking, if I'm going to do that, I might as well keep the boom, right? Man, this bed here is just wide enough for that boom. I think if we come in here and we just cut right on the outside of that, do it on this side where I can see a little bit better. Maybe like right there. Okay. Now, how much of that do we want to cut off? I think instead of cutting it off, I'm going to bend it over. Yeah. I think we're onto something. There's our bed. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Easy now. There we go. I'm going to measure right here. I've already used my handy dandy item here and made me a good Hunk N Junk straight line. So I'm going to use this handy item here and measure from my line to the end, which is right at 1.25 inches. So, kind of an easy way to do it. Check this out. Well, you purists are going to love this. There. Break that off. Set that to the side. Never know, might need that. Let's see if they got the gump to do it. We're gonna go on that side. Oh, kind of figured out a way to do this. It's real simple, like. There. Now we got our floor out. And we got our bed sides undamaged. Sweet. Okay. So we got our bed sides out and we got them marked. So instead of cutting them right here, I think I'm going to bend them over. Right? But I do need to make this cut. Hey, it's looking pretty good there. Now I cut me a little V. Look at there. Kicked it right out. Okay. We got our bed cleaned up good. Bed sides. We got this all nice and bent. See how she looks. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get that welded in. One side on. I let that cool off, I'll throw the other side on. So we got our bed done. She's all put together. Here's the truck. Oh, cut our frame too short a while ago. Crud, I'm gonna have to add back to that and fill that gap in. Yeah, it's okay. So let's go ahead and mount this to the frame of the truck, and then I can line up where I need my fenders and all that good jazz. Alright, so we got our bed mounted and the front wheels on, and now I've got them drilled all the way to the top of the frame, and it still ain't very low. I might just leave it like that. We'll see. Next thing I need to do here is figure out where the back ones are going to go. The cab needs to come down. That's all there is to it. Let's scribe my mark right there. I'm going to pull the grill off. Now let's scribe us a mark on the back of the cab. What you want to do here is you don't want to cut your tabs off for surely. Now we need to take the grill out, and then we can cut this. Now, let's see here. That's a little better. I'd sure like for it to go on down. Where'd our grill go? It's gonna be a little trouble to put that in. Getting better. Getting closer. Mark our tabs. Now let the fun begin. Alright, so we got our holes drilled for our fender tabs. Let's see if we can get them on in there. Yeah. This is not the correct way to do this, but it's a simple, easy, efficient way. If you like to build stuff like this and don't really care about paint, powder coat, all that stuff like I do, that's my style. A lot of guys out there build some really great stuff and make some really great stuff and take a lot of time. I just like to build cool stuff. So what I do, I got me a little piece of sheet metal here, just a little piece of trim. I got me a little bare spot on the top and on the bottom. Come in here, line that up. You can just put it in there. Try to get your tongs as close to the middle of that little piece as you can. Now this one, I don't really care where it's located at because I'm drilling my own hole to mount it to the truck. Just pull the trigger. Permanent. Now that I got that fixed, let's go ahead and I'll show you how I do it. Line them up. Everybody's got their own way, tape rulers, all that stuff. I don't really measure a whole lot, as you've probably noticed. I'll line it up here. I want the bottom of my fender line up with the bottom of the cab. Now I'm going to take a wheel, prop it under my cab to hold it steady for me. Right. So, I remember the other side. I'm watching the back right here. I remember the other side having I thought I had too much left out here and I was too far away. So I'm kind of gauging it on what I done earlier. I think that's about right. I think that's about what I need. No, I was way off. Alright, let's pull him forward. Right about there. Does that look straight? Yeah. Alright, got our axle in there. Moment of truth, let's see how good we eyeballed it. I normally got to adjust it some. Oh, it's way too high and too far back. So it needs to go up more and forward. On this side might be just right. Just needs to go up a little. Yeah, that side's dead on the money. It just needs to go up. Chainsaw chain file 3/16. Yeah, that should do it. Let's try that. It rolls and I hear it chat, just barely catching. And that's the fender that I added on to, so that's as low as it'll go. I can barely hear it. Hear it in there, just barely chattering that little piece of metal that I welded in the top. So that's why we are on the money. So I left my fenders loose a little bit for a good reason. I just come in here, heat that over. I need to cut that axle down. She rolls. It's all together. Ooh, I like that. What to do about this? So I think what I'm going to do, because I don't really care a lot for that, I think I'm just going to bend it under. Yeah, kind of like that. Got one more thing to do. Can you guess what that is? Huh? Oh, you want to see the top and the other side? Can you guess? You got it. You got it. Patina sauce, flood penetrol, not flood flow-trol, penetrol. Awesome stuff. I've tried linseed oil, I've tried mink oil, I've tried clear coat, I've tried everything. I put this on my 1964 Bonneville, Pontiac Bonneville. Her name's Gladys. So I love this stuff. Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get him opened up. Get you a handy dandy rag. One you don't care about, obviously. Pour said product on the rag. Now, you ready for this? This is my favorite part. Oh man. Oh man, look at there. Oh man. Whew, it's just sucking it right up. Sucking it right. Let's see what the hood looks like. Oh. Yes. Don't worry about getting too much. This stuff is actually what it is for. It's a additive for paint. It's for paint to be level, smooth after it dries. So once you put this on there, even if you've got little brush strokes, if you use it on your car, rag strokes or whatever, it'll self-flatten. And unlike mink oil and boiled linseed oil, when this stuff dries, it is dry. I'm talking about it's dry. Boiled linseed oil and stuff, it still seems a little bit sticky. This doesn't. That's what I like about it. I'm gonna back that camera off a little bit. Maybe, baby. There we go. Yeah, now you can see it as I go. Don't forget our little under scoop. Yes, sir. Flood penetrol. Apply it. Put it on. Put it on. I'm gonna look for a real boom or try to make a boom for this at some point. I kind of like this little truck. If you want to know the truth of it, won't hurt your wheels, won't hurt your paint. I don't care about streaks and dirt, spider webs. You know, all that adds character, you know? Oh, here comes my favorite. Let's get that fender real good. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to see that. Oh, look at there. Oh, look. Old crusty toys with a little bit of love. Man, they sure shine. Man, I think that was a good video there. Dang. Well, that is a cool truck. I really like that grill too. Man, flood penetrol really made a big difference. Like this quite a bit too. That's really cool. Man, it just seems like something's missing. I don't know what, but yeah, something's missing. Huh. Wait a minute.